Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Dr. Candido's home. I know what you're thinking. Is this guy really a doctor? Well, in a way I am. But you see, I don't give any pills. No pills for your fever and your chills. Just with my lyrical thrills, that's how I cure. So come on and trust me. Let me be your medicine man for your blues. Office hours 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. Come on along. Come on. You see, folks, last week I took a walk down to my local library. And it so happens our local library houses our senior citizen center. And I got to talking to a few of the senior citizens that live in our town. And we were talking and joking and kidding about mothers and fathers and children and grandparents. We were having a great time. Well, I looked at my watch. It was time to go. And I headed for the front door. And there, standing in my way, was a tall, elderly gentleman with a mean look on his face. I immediately knew I was in some sort of trouble. And as I approached him, these are the words he said to me. He said, "Hey kid, you know, inside there you're fooling around with mothers and fathers. You know, kid, you've only got one. Hey kid, when I was born, the world was full of strange and terrifying sights, but a gentle breast caressed me, and two strong and calloused hands threw me playfully in the air, and they erased all those strange and terrifying sights. And when I was 6, kid, a pretty lady put a Band-Aid on my finger, and a big strong man asked me to go to a ball game, and I knew that he could hit a home run further than Joe DiMaggio."
Who's Joe?
Well, time passed on, kid. I became 13, a high school freshman. And this lady kept bothering me with chicken soup and tea and toast. Hey, didn't she know I didn't want to be bothered? I just wanted to be left alone? Oh, and this guy with a pot belly asked me if I wanted to go to a ball game. I said no. No. You see, I had to go meet the guys. We had some things to do. Some things like hang around a candy store, smoke cigarettes, read dirty books. Yeah. Well, before you know it, kid, I was 18. And guess what? Oh, I got a call from my Uncle Sam. And I became the cocky kid, Nami Green. I was in Germany. And other parts of Europe my folks never even knew existed. All my mother ever did was wash, cook, clean. And my father? Well, he just worked, kid. He just worked. I remember every once in a while at mail call, I would receive a broken box of cookies from home and a money order for $10. I said to myself, "Will you look at this? Here I am making $87 a month, and all I get from home is $10? Well, before you know it, kid, I was 24, and I took a wife. And my mother and father came to the reception, and I treated them with no more distinction than that of some long-lost cousin I hadn't seen in 20 years. And at 27, kid, a baby was born. My son. Yeah, my son. And this gray-haired old lady played and cooed and tickled him and did all those crazy things that grandmothers do. And this old guy with a pot belly, with two not so strong hands, took my kid and threw him playfully in the air. My kid is now 13. The other day I asked him, I said, "Hey son, what do you say, pal? You want to go to a ball game?" He looked at me and said, "No." You see, he had to go meet the guys. They had some things to do. Some things. Yesterday was Sunday morning. I took a walk down to the cemetery. I laid a wreath and I knelt and I offered a gentle prayer. And for the first time in my life, I realized what a precious gift God had given me and Mom and Dad. A gift that I used, misused, abused. And oh, how I hurt. And God bless you, Mom. God bless you, Pop. And then, ladies and gentlemen, this old guy, he looked me right in the eye and he said, and remember, kid, you've only got one.